canine officer from the Snohomish County Sheriff's Department has received a number of commendations for his work tracking down dangerous criminals. Now he's being celebrated in a fashionable way with his very own t-shirt that helps raise money to buy vests and other gear for other canine officers. Please welcome Kayla Ogunsemore from Brown Sugar Kids and honoree canine Luuk, along with his human partner, Snohomish County Deputy Brandon McCullar. It's great to have you all here. I just said he's such a cute boy, and then I realized I'm speaking to a law enforcement officer. So, but he's a great dog, right?
He really is. He's
just a great dog and a great partner.
Yeah, very unique.
How many criminals has he apprehended?
Probably between 80 and 100.
Wow.
That's probably what the amount of arrests that he's had.
Watch
so
out,
far.
people
Yeah.
out there, in case anybody's. Kayla, how did this idea come about? You make t-shirts that have dogs on them. You gave me a nice bag that I love with the dog on it. And so this is your first superhero dog t-shirt design, right? How'd you come up with the idea?
Well, I was doing some research and I found out how animals help people so much, and I wanted to find a way to thank them.
And this is a great idea because, in part, we're going to give some of the proceeds back for a good cause, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. But how did you find Luuk?
Well, I met him at an event where he was showing people how that he protects us.
And he does. And he has a partner right here. And in fact, that's the way you guys look at this, right? This is your partner.
He is my partner, yes. He goes home with me and he comes to work with me. And
do you ever have disagreements that you have to work out?
well, sometimes in training we have some disagreements.
How long has he been your partner?
3 years.
3 years. So you go through the training together, right? How old was he when he came to you?
3 years old. Well, more like 2.5. He was a little older than we like, but
Yeah.
he was the best selection of the 12 dogs that I had to choose from.
And so when did you find out that he had been chosen by Brown Sugar Kids to be on this shirt and be honored in this special way?
Boy, it's been at least 6 to 8 months that we've been working on this, and I was very proud, and I was gracious.
It is such a cool thing, and I think we don't know sometimes what all the canine officers do. Can you kind of run through the range of skills they bring?
Sure. So Luuk is what we call a patrol generalist, and what that means is his job is to locate people following a scent trail. He's also trained in bite, so he is able to bite if necessary. On command.
Do you tell him to bite?
Yes.
And don't tell me what the word is, but is there a special word?
There is a special word.
Okay.
So
you can tell me later. Don't tell him now.
So yes, he has to be trained to apprehend people if they're violent or fleeing, or to protect the handler. A very unique thing that Luuk is very good at is locating evidence with human scent on it. So,
interesting.
Some of his most successful cases have been locating evidence.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Linwood had a homicide suspect shot somebody with a firearm, and Luuk found the firearm, which is...
How?
We deployed him from the vehicle that the suspect fled from, and Luuk found the gun in the bushes.
So he found the scent in the car from the vehicle.
Correct.
And then he was able to find the gun.
Correct.
That's remarkable.
Yeah.
And we sort of forget that that is a superpower that dogs have. They have this, you know, they smell things at what, like 200,000 times more than human beings do? It's just a remarkable thing. So he'll be with you for how long?
Most likely, Luuk will stay on the road till he's about 9 years old,
right?
Maybe 10. He's 5 years old right now. So, and then when they retire, they generally retire with the handlers at their
And then he
home.
goes to the Bahamas, right?
There you go.
He should get to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
He's such a good dog. So let's talk about the shirt. Do you want to show us the shirt that you designed? All right. Let's hold it up together so you can see. Isn't that awesome?
Oh,
there's Luuk. And he's in his tactical gear and the whole thing. That is just a wonderful shirt. How did you decide on the design?
Well, I figured that I saw how Luuk was a superhero dog, so we just dressed him up in his costume.
But that's not his costume, that's his uniform, but it's also, it looks like a costume, doesn't it? And he's L-U-U-K. So is he Luuk, really, if I'm going to call him correctly?
I guess so. That's the name he came with. So.
He came with the name. I love that his tongue is out, and he's on this t-shirt. They're going to be future superheroes too, right? But you're still looking for those at this point. You know, you got into this in such an interesting way. You've been on our show before, but will you explain to people how you got started making t-shirts?
Well, I found Tangle, and when I met him, I really wanted to take pictures of him and dress him up. So I started doing that, and
that
then
was
I
your
put him
dog?
on t-shirts.
Yep, okay. So you have a little gift, right, for Luuk? Let me take the shirt, and then what would you like to give to Officer McCullar and Luuk?
I have this Brown Sugar Kids Superhero Award, and this is for Luuk.
He's got a cape. Yay! And then that's not all, but there's more. Wait, there's more. Here you go. What else would you like? Oh my gosh, a dog in a cape. I am so happy.
We could have used this for trick-or-treating last night.
Yeah, exactly. You save it for next year. Are you okay with that, Luuk? Luuk is saying, look, I'm a grown-up officer. I'm not putting up with this. What else have you got there?
I've got this basket of goodies from Mud Bay.
Look at that.
And they're for Luuk. There's
And,
treats
oh my
and
gosh.
toys and tug-of-war things.
And a tug-of-war. I bet you like those kinds of things, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, he's going to be very happy.
Thank you.
Yay, that's so nice. And part of the proceeds, we need to remind you, for the superhero t-shirt goes to Pennies for Puppies. What is that all about?
They give training supplies and stuff like that for the officer dogs.
That's very important.
Yes, it really is.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your service, for both of you keeping us safe. He's putting up with the cape. He is a superhero. Please visit our website for more information about Brown Sugar Kids' new superhero line and to nominate a canine superhero candidate yourself if you would like. Thank you again. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go head to head with my friends from Jet City Improv in a test of charade skills with one unsuspecting audience member. We'll be right back.